Hello student, welcome to Vidyanest. Today we are going to start the next part of the conic section, that is ellipse. Ellipse, see, if there is a cone and if you section it in this manner, then this section will give you ellipse. Okay? Now, if there is a variable point and there is a fixed point, that fixed point is called focus. If the distance between the variable point and the fixed point is in the ratio with the distance, of the variable point from a fixed line. Which line? By parabola you have come to know that line is directrix, are in constant ratio PS PM, PS PM, that is called eccentricity, denoted by E lesser than 1. So in case of ellipse, this point will start to move in that way. Suppose the point reaches this place, then also the distance will remain same. Suppose the same point reaches this place, then also this P comes here, then also the same distance, that P comes here, then also the same distance. In this way, the locus of the point P will leave one curve of this type. Okay? The point P will move in this way and will form ellipse. PS, PM, PS, PM. So you join all this point by a curve, you will get the locus. It is called ellipse, roughly. Okay? Now, let us draw a clean figure. See, x-axis, y-axis. There is the point P, there is a fixed point S. Okay? See how the curve moves on. It will be, half, if you consider half of the parabola, so directrix will go through this way. So PS and PM. If you consider, if the curve is like that, there will be a directrix like this. So it will have two directrix, PS, PM. Two directrix. Now P starts to move. there is focus, another focus. Two directrix. Okay. Now PS and PN. That ratio will be E. And it starts to move in this way. You got the, a rough idea. See, if you consider this thing is half of the parabola, there will be one directrix, that is another half this directrix. Okay. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, sorry, x dash, this is y, y dash. Always remember that this part, see, right part of y-axis is symmetrical with left part of y-axis, and the part above x-axis is symmetrical to part below x-axis. Now, these 2 points are denoted by A dash. This figure suggests that this part A dash is greater than B dash. This A dash is called major axis. This is called major axis. Now, its length, let C be the center. Center C is origin, and I am letting the length CA is equal to A. CA, CA dash, A, CB, CB dash magnitude is B. So major axis length is what? 2A. Major axis length 2A, and B dash is minor axis. B dash minor axis length 2B, where A, that is A comma 0, this is minus A comma 0, 0 comma B, 0 comma minus. Okay. A comma 0, A dash, minus A comma 0, B, 0 comma B, B dash, 0 comma minus B. Okay. Here clearly visible A greater than B. A greater than B. Okay. So what we have got? This point is moving in such a way that distance of this point, this variable point, obviously x comma y, from a fixed point A comma 0 is in constant ratio with the distance of the point from this line. This is called directrix, and that ratio is called eccentricity. In case of ellipse, it is less than 1. Okay, this is the primary concept. See, you can ask me, I have just told you that if you wish, you can consider this half of, this half part of the ellipse as parabola. So this is its directrix, one focus. So this will be symmetrical, another parabola, another focus. So the ratio can be formed in this way also. You observe PM is equal to PS is equal to EPM, and PS dash is equal to EPM dash. So these two important results. Now, it has two focus. So two parabolic curves are joined together. Though that is not the proper explanation, but to memorize, you can go through in this way. Two parabolic curves, one is placed opposite to other, so they are combined and form an ellipse. So they have two focus. These in plural, that is called foci. S and S dash. A comma 0 minus A comma 0. What will be the axis of this? It is formed with respect to x-axis. Equation y is equal to 0. Okay. Now, see, I have told you that this P point is a variable point. It will move. S dash will be fixed. So, see, it is clearly visible that PS is equal to EPM. Now, the P starts to move in this direction, and once it reaches A, okay, means P will fall on A. So instead of P, what can I write? A's. Instead of P, A. If P falls down and meets A, then M will come down with this direction and level this point by Z, and this is Z dash. So M has become Z. So AS is equal to EAZ, and in the same manner, you see the point can move in this direction, and once it can reaches A dash. So in that case, I will write A dash is, and once the point P comes here, M will reach Z, E A dash Z. Now, how we are privileged by this result? See, geometrically, AS means the total length CA from C to A minus CS. So, if I consider this equation, instead of S, I can write instead of S, I can write CA minus CS. Okay? And instead of AZ, I can write CZ minus CA. E into, instead of AZ, CZ minus CA. What is CA? CA means that length. CA, we have taken A. So I can write A minus CS. And this is CZ minus A. Okay? Hope you can follow. Now, I will come to the next result, A dash S. What is A dash S? A dash S means it is clearly visible that this CA dash plus CS. So, in case of A dash S, I will write CA dash plus CS. And A dash Z clearly visible, CA dash plus CZ. Okay, CA dash plus CZ. What is CA dash? What is the magnitude? Already we have got A plus CS and A plus CZ. I will label it by 1 and label it by equation number 2. Now what is our role? We will add 1 and 2 and see the outcome. Adding 1 and 2, we get, what we get? You add them up. A minus CS plus A plus CS. Left hand side is arrayed with left hand side and right hand side will be arrayed with right hand side. So if I remove the bracket, you observe CS and CS will cancel. You will get 2A, E minus A plus A cancel, 2I CZ. So 2 cancel. Then CZ is equal to A by E. CZ is equal to A by E. Okay. Now CZ means the value of what? X or Y? X. X is equal to A by E. This length. And okay, the point will move in this way. That means X is equal to A by E is one of the directrix. See, if this is one directrix and this is symmetrical to this, I can write equation of directrix is equation of directrix is for right hand side of the y-axis A by E, for the left hand side minus A by E. Okay. This is one of the important property. See, you added 1 and 2, you got directrix. But if you try with subtraction, will you get any other new result? Yes. Let us see. Subtracted 1 from 2. See, we have got this result, that is equation of the directrix. Now, you subtract 1 from 2. Subtracting 1 from 2, we get, see, what we get? A plus CS minus A minus CS. E A plus CZ minus E CZ minus A. Okay. So, remove the bracket. Draw a demarcation line. Twice CS is equal to these A and A will get cancelled. CZ will get cancelled. Twice AE. 2 will get cancelled. So CS, you have got AE. So CS dash symmetrical to this with respect to y-axis. So minus A. So you observe one mistake. This was A comma 0 and this is minus A comma 0, and you see this is not the foci. That is called A dash 2 vertices. Okay, 2 vertices. So CS is AE comma 0. CS AE comma 0. So this point minus A comma 0. So S foci A comma 0 and S dash minus A comma 0. Okay, E is eccentricity, and that rectification is done by the flicker of moment that happened. Okay, now we have got two important properties. One is foci and one is directrix. Now we will find the equation of the ellipse. We will find the equation of the ellipse. This figure becomes little bit clumsy. So let us draw it again. See what we have got still now. That is the ellipse. This is a comma 0 minus a comma 0 a dash. This is C. Now, how to find this point is x comma y? We have got foci a comma 0, that is S, and S dash minus a comma 0, and equation of the directrix we have got x is equal to plus minus a by e. Now we are ready to find the equation of the ellipse. See, we know PS is equal to EPM. PS is equal to EPM. What is PS? The distance formula. What is PM? You watch. Let us draw a perpendicular. X comma y means this is x. This distance is what? A by E. So remaining distance A by E minus x. So if this distance is A by E minus x, dash distance PM also A by E minus x. Okay. Now we have nothing but to square it, but one minute simplification is required. Multiply now, squaring both sides. We get x minus a whole square plus y square a square to ax plus e square square. Now open the brackets and see the outcome. X square to ax a square square plus y square. Okay. Now you do one thing. Bring x square in one side. Bring x square in one side. If you can bring x square in one side, there is one x square and e square square. I will get 1 minus e square in a bracket. From both sides, this will be dropped. Then y square is already there in left hand side, and the term which will involve a square will be kept in other side. So our job is to keep 1 in right hand side. So you divide with the both side by the right hand side. See, this part cancel. Okay. So this is the form of an ellipse, equation of an ellipse. But this is not the working formula we have got yet. Why? Because that is not the standard formula. Because till now, in this equation, only semi-major axis is involved. But what about the semi-minor axis? That is, length b. What about the semi-minor axis? We haven't got that yet. So we have to express it in terms of that b. How? You let a square b square. Once you let that, this equation turned into x square by a square, y square by b square is equal to 1. Is the equation of the ellipse, where a square see, it is clearly visible that it is lesser than 1. So we have got, therefore, eccentricity E root 1 minus b square by a square. So see, in this in the previous page and this page covers the primary all formulas of the ellipse. Less than 1. Okay. So till now, what conclusion I can draw? There is an ellipse with respect to x-axis, means x-axis is considered b its axis. Two directrix. So equation of the ellipse is this, where a dash major axis having length 2a, where a is two vertices, a comma 0, a dash minus a comma 0, b dash minor axis to b, where b 0 comma b and b dash 0 comma minus b are two endpoints, two vertices. It has two focus, that is, in plural it is called foci. Okay, we have got foci S and S dash having coordinate a comma 0 minus a comma 0. We have two directrix, L1, L2 directrix, equation of directrix, x is equal to plus minus a by e, and its axis is x-axis. Having equation y is equal to 0 and eccentricity e root 1 minus b square by a square. So all these are derived. Okay? We haven't gone through the formula only. Math is not the bunch of formulas. Now, you see, you observe. See, there is a. Now, we draw one line perpendicular on S and S dash. And you know, this is called, these lines are called direct latus rectum. Sorry. Here, L2, L3 and L2 dash, L3 dash are drawn perpendicular at S and S dash. Okay? They are called latus rectum. Okay? Now you observe, already I have got, this is the x component of this point is AE. So I am letting L2 AE comma Y. Now L2 lies where? On this ellipse. L2 lies on so this x component of that point will lie on this, y component of that point will lie on this. A square cancel. What is square? EU we got that thing. So root will be removed. So y square is equal to b to the power 4 a square. So that will give us y plus minus b square by a. So that point a comma b square by a, this point a comma minus b square by a. This latus rectum is symmetrical to this. So minus a comma b square by a minus a comma minus b square by a. So, what is the length of lateral rectum? Therefore, this is plus b square by a. This will be minus b square by a. Total by magnitude 2b square by a. Therefore, length of lateral rectum 2b square by a. Length of lateral rectum 2b square by a. See, L2, L3 and L2 dash, L3 dash both. Where L2 a comma b square by a, L3 a comma minus b square by a, L2 dash minus a comma b square by a. These are the extremities, 4 extremities of the lateral rectum. Okay, 4 extremities of the lateral rectum. So this ellipse is so formed with respect to horizontal x-axis. So it is called horizontal ellipse. Horizontal ellipse. So what is horizontal ellipse? Okay. Horizontal ellipse. Okay. What is vertical ellipse? That will be the conjugate of this. Means if the ellipse is totally reversed, if the total is reversed, see, vertical ellipse. In this ellipse, A was greater than B. Now, in vertical ellipse, everything will be reversed. B will be greater than A. Now, vertical ellipse is what? See, here the total axis will be changed. It will be like this. Okay? Here the ellipse was like this. This ellipse will be just reversed. Here, equation will remain same. But you see here A was bigger than B. But here A is lesser than B. Okay? A is lesser than B. So here we got the directrix vertically. Now horizontal. Just everything will be reversed. These two are directrix. Okay? These two are directrix. Foci we got on x-axis. Now foci you will get on y-axis. Okay? Foci you will get on y-axis. A dash we got major axis. We got along x-axis. Now y-axis. Okay. So here vertices means that bigger part B, smaller part A. See this part you got vertices, that part. These are called vertices. Vertices we got on x-axis. Now vertices will get on y-axis. Vertices. Zero plus minus b. We got directrix x is equal to plus minus a by e. Now directrix y is equal to plus minus b by e. Y is equal to plus minus b by e. Okay. We got foci. Foci we got what? A is 0 minus A is 0. Now it will lie on y-axis. Therefore, foci 0 plus minus BE. Okay. So if you can memorize the properties of this, that horizontal ellipse, and then what will be the trick to memorize the property of vertical ellipse? It will be just reversed. Its axis was x-axis. Its axis is y-axis. Its equation x is equal to 0. Okay. What will be the eccentricity? We got 1 minus b square by a square. In this case, just reverse a square by e square. Here, latus rectum is like this. Latus rectum. Two a square by b. 2 a square by b. Okay. So this is the property of horizontal ellipse. This is the property of vertical ellipse. If you can memorize or keep this thing in your memory, then easily, okay, by perception, by reverting it, you can also memorize this thing. Okay, it is not that much of tough. See, still now we are doing the fundamental property of ellipse. Still, we have not got have not reached the conclusion part of the fundamental thing. Why? You observe. See, there is an ellipse like this. PS, PM. We know PS is equal to EPM. And in this side also, PM dash. Add it. If you add, see the outcome. Just see the outcome. PS plus PS dash. EPM plus PM dash. Now, how does it help you? That PM plus PM dash and Z dash are same, because 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree rectangle. So PM plus PM dash will give you MM dash, and MM dash is nothing but ZZ dash. ZZ dash means this part is A by E and this part is minus A by E. Total part 2A by E. So ZZ dash 2A by E cancel 2A. Therefore, PS plus PS dash 2A means length of major axis. Okay? Length of major axis of the ellipse if A greater than B. Had it been A less than B, if A less than B, that means in case of vertical ellipse, PS plus PS dash will be 2B. Okay? PS plus PS dash will be 2B.